height experiment. Now on to Yummy Mummy Heather. Oh, and she pulls a megawatt.
Megawatt.
But is back up much more quickly. Why is that, I wonder?
I'll explain later.
She did it! Heather Westmacott is through, giving birth to an appearance in the Wipeout Zone. This is my pretend to not be excited neutral hosting voice.
We have our 4 going through to the Wipeout Zone.
Okay, so Heather Westmacott moves on, and more importantly, musclehead Glenn McCharles does not.
Those are the exact 2 things I was hoping for the most.
Stay tuned. When we come back, these 4 Canadian pioneers will compete for Wipeout Zone supremacy.
And $50,000. Let's hide. Over here. Welcome back to Wipeout Canada, where after surviving 3 grueling rounds, our 4 finalists are about to battle it out to determine who will win $50,000 and become Wipeout Canada Champion.
Ennis, down there on the course, that's not with Jessica, that's not...
Shit.
Jonathan and Ennis, your wisecracking days are over. Tonight you die. Ah!
Okay, seriously, he can't get up here, can he? Right? Stuart? Rachel? Anybody? Hello?
Dude, there's no response from the truck.
Okay, we have to stay calm. Stop thinking of the bad man. Just tell the folks at home by the Wipeout course.
Okay? You barricade the door. First up, contestants will slide down the killer surf, then dodge barrels on their way up the barrel run, shimmy across the water wall, jump on and off the daunting sponge towel spinner, run across the roller, and leap over the launch pads, and hit the button to stop the clock and finish the run.
All locked up. 4 contestants remain. The one with the best time will walk away $50,000 richer, and hopefully we'll still be alive to see it.
Up first, Yummy Mummy Heather Westmacott from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Let's check out her journey.
Yummy Mommy with the washboard tummy.
From Winnipeg comes this Yummy Mummy. 2 kids have sprung forth from this tummy. First proved she's a leaper, got spanked by the sweeper, then conquered that dreaded, dizzy old dummy.
This is insane!
And away she goes. Just like one of her kids, she shrieks down the slide.
A good splash and a lovely burst of red and white balls. How patriotic.
Heather is headed to the barrel run now. We'll see if jump rope with her kids has prepared her.
Oh, dear.
Mommy falls on the first, slips as she gets up, but is baby Bjorn again and jumps the next 2 clean. Over the last one, she's in good shape early in her run. Also, just generally, she's in good shape.
The Yummy Mummy moves onto the water wall now. Heather off to a careful start. Is she even moving?
Don't get me wrong, I don't mind Heather taking her time here, but this is not good.
For our viewers at home, don't call your cable providers. It's not a bad signal, just a slow contestant.
She's near the end, but can't seem to find a handhold to help her off the obstacle. Heather will have to use her impressive core strength to move on.
This Manitoba mama is past the water wall and staring down at the sponge towel spinner.
Holy crap.
Language, Heather!
Oh, now that's just...
Jeez, your kids could be watching.
Right. She makes the leap, and she's on. She has a good grip on one of the rolls. She just has to get the timing right for her dismount. And she jumps. Oh, a hard landing, but Heather Westmacott is able to hang on.
Take a look here, Jonathan. She timed the jump well and used her face to slow down her approach. Mamma mia, that's using your head.
Now at the roller.
She makes a break for it, gets across, but slips off the side and can't recover. Now on the replay, you can see some quick thinking to grab that rope, but her momentum was too much and she wound up in the drink.
Luckily, Ennis, because both her feet touch the platform, she doesn't have to swim all the way back to the start of the roller.
At the launch pads now.
She takes the first jump and stops for a second to regain her composure.
She's finding a rhythm.
Come on, Heather.
And she's up. Heather grabbed onto the trampoline, flexed those lithe boned muscles, and pulled herself up.
Easy. Just a quick jump to the finish. She takes her time, then jumps and stops the clock at 3 minutes, 17 seconds. Not a blazing fast speed, but not terrible, Ennis.
A sports car body with a minivan engine.
You, honey.
How do you think it'll measure up with everyone else? I don't know. I had to set the bar high, so that was my plan. Just get in and go hard.
Now, Yummy Mummy Heather Westmacott will have to wait and see if our other finalists can challenge that time. Let's hope she has a sitter.
Oh, if not, I am available, and I won't eat anything from the fridge, so... Okay, the first to challenge her time is the yoga instructor from Calgary, Brett the Baconator Bacon.
Who's aching for some bacon? Woo!
Bacon has been teaching us all some of the more obscure yoga poses, uncomfortable hostess, broken beak, and the big ball salutations. He then mastered the sweep around and downward dogged his way through the dizzy dummy.
Brett, you might be winning $50,000 in a couple minutes.
Oh, I know I will.
You don't seem excited at all.
I'm super excited, but my chakra is keeping me very calm.
Chakra Khan, can I rock you? Can I rock you? Chakra Khan.
Nice. Ladies,
All right, Brett is off with a time to beat of 3 minutes and 17 seconds.
sizzling. Oh, man. Real nice hang time on the killer surf. He also kept a pretty straight line, so he'll save time moving to the next obstacle.
On to the barrel run. Ooh, double jump. Nice moves. Already at the water wall. 10 seconds ahead of Heather's time. So if I say her name, we get to cut to her?
Focus man. Brett's limber limbs are climbing well, and the Baconator's across.
He steps up to the sponge towel spinner, jumps, and sticks it. I wonder what Heather thinks of that.
Stop that.
He climbs to his feet and spots the exit, keeps his eyes locked on there. He's across, and he stays up.
2 minutes ahead of our current leader's time.
Speaking of Heather,
Okay, I'm revoking your cutaway privileges.
oh!
Brett makes it halfway across before wiping out. You'll have to go back, Bacon.
All right, Brett is at the roller again, which stops rolling for the second attempt, so we'll just call it an error. And he's across. How will he tackle the launch pads?
He jumps and stops, taking it one launch pad at a time. Already onto the next trampoline. One last leap, and he's there. Brett Bacon stops the clock at a sizzling 1 minute and 55 seconds, easily winding up in first. All's well that ends well. That does it for Heather Westmacott's Wipeout adventure.
Boys, LTFD.
And here's to you, Mrs. Westmacott.
Coming up, our final 2 contestants will challenge Brett Bacon for $50,000 here on Wipeout Canada.
Welcome back to Wipeout Canada. Now, right before the break, Calgary's Brett Bacon, sadly for everyone involved, took the top spot from Heather Westmacott with a time of 1 minute and 55 seconds.
Now it's up to our 2 remaining finalists to challenge that time in order to become Wipeout Canada Champion and walk away with $50,000.
Wow.
The first to step up, powerlifter Ashley Werner. She's on the sidelines with Jessica now.
What would you do with $50,000?
Oh, $50,000 would build a really nice gym in my house.
She got overpowered, strong-armed, and trimmed down. But this physical force just kept on coming, determined to be in our top 4. Now it's Ashley's chance to break through the Wipeout Zone and take home $50,000.
This one's for all my friends and family back in Simcoe, Ontario.
I hope you trip up. Here you go.
And she's off with a scream. Ooh, nice impact on that landing. The stronger they are, the harder they fall.
Not a saying. Now the barrel's up. Oh no, 2 barrels together. Falls to her knees, but she is quick to get up, Ennis. A good recovery. Real good use of the quadripleural muscles.
Totally, bro. I wailed on mine earlier.
Yeah, me too. You gotta, I find.
Ashley using those well-toned glutes to move across the wall. She is also deep in a powerlifter squat, keeping a low center of gravity.
Probably did some Mustang lift-em-ups. I'll do 10 or 20 of those a day.
That's all. She stares down the sponge towel spinner, stays on target, and she's on.
Yeah, take your time. Check out the view.
She picks her spot and goes for it. Oh, she almost slides off.
Look at the power in those arms as she just drags herself back up to the platform without a spotter.
Showing off great counting skills, but not great footwork as she's down and will have to really hustle back to the top of the roller.
Less than 10 seconds ago to beat Brett's time. Not looking great for Ashley. How will she traverse the launch pads? Oh, same way that everyone has, crappily. And that will cost her what time she has left.
Oh, she stumbles off the... I don't believe it. She grabs the other tramp and pulls herself up. What brute strength.
I want you to push. I know you got one more jump in you. Come on, feel the burn. The iron doesn't lie. Looking good. Squeeze it out. push! Like a true competitor, Ashley Werner finishes off the course with a time of 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Should someone tell her she didn't win? Just not fast enough to oust Brett Bacon, but a time she can be proud of nonetheless.
So with Brett the Baconator Bacon still in position to become our champion, we now call our last contestant, Philip the Walrus Whisperer Demers.
He knows what I mean.
In addition to the fancy footwork here, Philip splashed off the beams, got whaled by the big balls, dove through the donut swing, and flippered his way through the sweeper, finishing first and advancing straight to the Wipeout Zone. Now he will determine whether this is a penguin or peng-loss.
Right.
All he has to do is beat the time of 1 minute 55 seconds by a whisker, and he'll be $50,000 richer and Wipeout Canada Champion.
And Philip is off. Clearing the balls and landing very well, and backwards to boot. But you can see he still manages to keep his head, close his blowhole, and start swimming.
Now the barrel run. Oh, he stumbles over the first. Oh, and the second one. He's got to lift those flippers.
To the water wall now.
Nice shot from the helmet cam. I'll never know how we find cameramen that small. It does give a good sense of just how disorienting that water is, though.
And he gets to the end of the wall with about a minute to go to beat Brett's time. He'll have to pick up the pace to challenge.
He's up and on his feet quickly and makes the leap. Doing very well so far.
Next is the roller.
He's on.
I didn't even see him get on.
Oh, and with about 40 seconds left, the Walrus Whisperer goes down.
Time is really tight now. He can't afford to make any more mistakes. The doll finish line is in sight.
Across the roller end, Philip nails the double tramp.
No joke required here.
And jumps straight through to the finishing platform.
Show me the money!
Maybe, Philip. A thrilling finish. Jessica?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
There was a 4-second difference.
May the best man win.
The winner? It's Philip. Philip was 4 seconds faster than you. 4 seconds! Philip! You just won $50,000!
Right here, bro.
Hug it out.
If you think when you're watching this on TV that it's easy, you are wrong. You are completely wrong.
Way to go, Philip! A thrilling conclusion and a worthy champion of Wipeout Canada. Man, this has been fun.
Sure has, and there's plenty more in store. Tune in next time for a whole new group of contestants, new obstacles, and of course, new wipeouts. Till then, I'm Jonathan Torrens, along with Ennis Esmer and Jessica Phillips.
Oh my God, he got in! He got in!
Jonathan and Ennis, you can run, but you can't hide!